Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be about mental health and self-love. If you're new to our channel, welcome. I'm extremely happy to have you here. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with our weekly videos on mental health related topics and helpful coping skills for you to apply in your own everyday lives. My name is Gabriel Arroyo and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist located in Southern California. So today's video, we're going to be talking about mental health and self-love. So is there a correlation with our mental health and self-love, or even lack of self-love? Absolutely. I definitely believe that there is. Mental health is definitely affected by the lack of self-love we may be having, or it's improved by the self-love we are practicing. This is one of the biggest things that I see in my office and in my practice is with depression, anxiety, or any other symptoms that people are experiencing, it's correlated with a lack of self-love. People are constantly telling me about low self-esteem and difficulty with their own perspective of themselves. So here's 2 simple tips on how to improve practicing self-love to improve our mental health. The first is by changing our perspective, forcing the new perspective that we want to have, that we are ultimately good enough. Let me say that again. We, as in you, are good enough. Exactly the way you are, whatever you're doing, whatever your best is, that is absolutely good enough. And you have to believe that. So once again, I said forcing that perspective. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I don't know if it's good enough, and I don't know if I'm good enough, or I don't know if it's the best. Well, force the perspective. Your best is good enough. We are good enough. Now, I know a lot of people have difficulty with that and they do a lot of comparisons. So here's tip number 2. Do not compare. Do not compare. So right here, right now, this is the best I have. Have I done better videos before? Probably, I don't know. But today, this is the best I have. And that's the perspective we need to have for ourselves, having compassion for ourselves and cheerleading ourselves, saying that this is the best I have. I'm giving my best in this very moment. So the best you have is good enough. Don't compare with others, and don't compare from another experience you've had where you might have been feeling better, or whatever the case may be. It's all fluid and it's always changing. So is there objectively other people that have better YouTube channels than mine? Yeah, for sure. I'm not a professional YouTuber whatsoever. I'm just a therapist, and I just happen to do YouTube videos because I think it might be helpful. So ultimately, I'm telling myself that this is the best I have. This is the best I got, and I'm giving it to all of you, and it's good enough. So I want you to get into that practice of saying that what you're giving is good enough. Validate yourself. And then for a bonus tip, practice positive affirmations. Focus on 3 things you love and believe about yourself and highlight them, whatever it may be. Start off small. So you might be great at waking up and getting things done. If that's what you are proud of and you believe, I want you to highlight that. That's one positive affirmation. And then coming up with 3 of them every day and reciting them to yourself. So that way you're reinforcing that positive belief and practicing self-love. And we're gonna pay attention to how that improves our mental health. We're gonna decrease depression. We're gonna improve our self-esteem, and we're ultimately gonna feel better about ourselves and our lives. Comment below. I'd love to hear about your positive affirmations. Share it publicly. Tell us what you love about yourself and what you believe about yourself. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. We all want to do this together, and we want to encourage ourselves and encourage others to promote positive self-love to improve our overall mental health. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with our weekly videos on mental health related topics and helpful coping skills for you to apply in your own everyday lives. And remember, you're good enough. Thank you.